2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this featured group because there are rumours of a rivalry brewing between these two players.
Well, it looks like this player is aiming to beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Luke, Lexi's young but has been on tour for about 30-40 years, it seems. She's been playing forever. She doesn't lack in experience. She can do it all. Not to mention, you'll be looking at her back for most of the day because she'll outdrive you.
Yes, Lexi loves the long ball, and so do we. Good luck in this rivalry because when Lexi gets on top, it's very hard to beat her. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Atta boy, good shot. Playing this shot from 120 yards.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
Well, that's beautifully judged. Putting for birdie. Tracking. Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it, so yes, birdie on the first, great job.
He's in a share of third place. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Oh, some smiles here, a bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
This for back-to-back birdies.
That's frustrating. Putting for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, it's in the hole. And for birdie. Well, that'll move her up the leaderboard as well. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Playing within their comfort zone there. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Oh, what a great stroke. It was on a good line. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Nicely holed. And for par. Currently 1 under for the round. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
This one looks like it's going right.
Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry, that shot will add some fuel to the fire.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
It's tracking.
That was a gallant attempt. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And this putt is to move into a share for the lead. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Well, Rich, this won't come as a big surprise, will it? Because there's a lot of people talking about this player. They've been performing beautifully all season.
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure.
This wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
Let's return to live play now. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 3 under. He's currently tied for first. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Opting for the 9-iron. That one should find the surface. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. A chance to move to 5 under par.
A great opportunity here. This for eagle.
Looking really good, this one. Oh, super putt that. What an eagle. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players 1 has started out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Got to make sure to control the flight here because the wind, well, it's straight into their face.
Looks like this one's bunker bound. And approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
A bit short with that effort.
Playing their 4th shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Just didn't drop. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
You know you want to.
Nice judge's speed. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Should find the green here. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. A 7-footer right here. Hey, that's a chance. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one is for his par. Currently 4 under for the round. The par 5 ninth is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that, and I think that the big-name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on. Because you can't go around either the north or the south course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well. Your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging, but they're fair. And I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
He's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
This is a good chance. Oh, that's a great save. What an effort.
Well, that was a fantastic effort getting it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie.
This is Lexi Thompson. Wow, what a save.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
The ladies' game has been dominated by Koreans for such a long time, but America has been able to have this resurgence basically off the back of Lexi Thompson and the generation she's started to inspire.
Lexi Thompson is so fun to watch because she's got a very unique swing, and when you look at it, you kind of look back and you go, okay, that went a long way. Okay, that went right at the hole. And she's got such control over her golf ball. It's amazing. and the wins are going to continue to pile up for her year after year. I'm blown away by the fact that she is so aggressive on every single shot. There is no laying up in her game, and I love that. Now, that might cost her a few wins, but I tell you what, she's going to have a lot of wins because of that as well. I love the way she plays the game. It's exciting.
Par putt coming up here. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. Still in the lead now after that hole. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
And there it goes from the sand. Let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Was that a rush of blood? Just 6 feet between he and the hole. That gets the job done. Leading by a couple after that hole. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Taking aim from about 170 yards.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That one's heading out to the right. Always frustrated by missing a green.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Sitting at 1 over. Oh, that one just missed the hole. And back to the course with the live action. He'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. That's disappointing.
That will drive you bats.
and staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. All right, Rich, the par 5 13th, so much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup.
Oh, so close. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Little birdie look in here.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. And now that finds him in first place. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too. Well, that's not ideal. Finding the trees. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Here's Lexi Thompson. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Okay, time to return to the action. Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That's a good-looking shot there. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Ooh, right by the hole. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Okay, steady now. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. 16th, the last of the par threes on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
This is looking pretty good in the air. That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Oh, how about that one?
What an amazing play out of the greenside bunker. Up and in the hole. Nicely done.
Our leader is enjoying a three-stroke advantage. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Got to try and save the par here.
Yeah, we'll take that. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
She's got to be careful this doesn't run away from her here. It's downhill.
Oh, just missed. That'll sting a bit. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Well, the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
That's nicely done. Second shot here at the 18th. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Yeah, good aggressive play and almost rewarded by finding the green.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Great touch.
And your day comes to an end. And there you have it, folks. At the end of the opening round, they find themselves in top spot. Not bad, eh, Rich?
And that's a good place to be after the first round. But listen, there's lots of golf to be played, multiple rounds they still have to navigate through. But after the first day, it gives you a lot of confidence going forward.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and this player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
Yes, right now the game plan is working, but they still have to go out there and play off the front foot, play on offense, and not worry about who's chasing them.
Well, that's enough from me. It's time to pull the trigger. Let's get down to the course. And let's see what he can do here today. Well played, mate. From about 130 yards here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Get excited. This could go in. Gee, talking about bursting out of the gates.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
He sits in first position. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Could not be more perfect.
Second shot on the second. Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, this looks pure. It was on a good line. Just a short putt remaining here. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
And here we are with the third shot. That is a delightful bunker shot, Beamer. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Going with the 7. Oh, absolutely flushed. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
And that will drop in for birdie. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Oh, that was pure. Sitting at 9 under par. Outright first here.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Let's see what happens.
Here's Lexi Thompson. Didn't that look good for a long time? And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back toward you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go. Opting for the 9-iron. This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Leading by 5 shots after that. Time to tee off at the 6th.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Henny, how's that ball lying?
He's eyeing this up and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
Going with a 3-wood here. Left yourself an opportunity. Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt.
They can open up their wings after this if it goes in. This one, guys, for eagle.
Ouch, that hurts. Oh, a 9-foot chance here. This one's tracking. Oh, terrific. What an effort. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
This is their 5th shot. And down she goes.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
You like that, didn't you? A look to get to 13 under par.
This one's looking good.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Just in case Lexi thought that she was going to dominate the match today in this rivalry, he's come out and put that down, laid that gauntlet down, and now I think things will get interesting.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? An opportunity for a birdie here. This one's looking good. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully you hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Lovely effort, that. 4 victories so far this season. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
as they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Just didn't drop. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Good looking putt. And that's for birdie. Well holed. Currently 15 under par for the event. Well, let's get stuck into the 10th hole, shall we?
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
Playing from 110 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. And he's safely on the green. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Looking good.
A chance to make a birdie just slides by. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Going with the 5-iron here.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
8 feet to the cup. Ooh. Putting for a par here. Well holed. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Let's head to the 12th hole.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right, the rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
That's a bit out of shape. Second shot here on the 12th. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Yeah, this is lovely.
A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Go on, get in the hole. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. He's currently sitting in first place. Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee.
This is one of the most interesting par fives you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going down? This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Ooh, nice line. Beautiful shot.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh, how good was that?
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Not a bad drive. A little bit shorter than Beamer. Not bad.
Time for the second shot at the 14th. That's some good golf right there. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, how good is that? Buries it for birdie as well.
Whoa, check this out. In fuego, dialed in, call it what you will. Holding it from the fairway. Thank you very much.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
These are on rails, looking good.
A well hold, he'll take the birdie. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is downhill, can't be too bold.
Surely it's going to.
Wonderful shot. Still in the lead now after that hole. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least. Pretty good shot there.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
No, that's too bad. Okay, let's get back to the action. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Oh, so close. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Currently in first position. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Second shot here on the 17th.
This one is chewing fiber.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. All right, one more hole to go, the 18th. Oh, in the fairway bunker. These are always the tough shots. It's heading to the bunker for sure. And here we are with the third shot. Time now for the fourth shot. He has this putt to save his par. Right by the hole. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Nice stroke. The round now in the books. Good luck next time. Well, that's some pretty tiny work through 2 rounds, Rich. Has opened up a huge buffer over the field.
I don't think I've seen 2 rounds this complete in my life, Luke. Having such a massive lead, how can they handle it?
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.